Welcome to Pharaoh's Technology. This is the first part of a quick new series called Excel for the Absolute Beginners. This is a series for anyone who has found themselves in a new job, at school, or anyone needing help to collect and organize data that's never needed to use a spreadsheet before. Before we delve in, let's set some ground rules. First, this is a short series of short videos. 5 videos around 5 minutes each. I want you to be able to take what you learn here in these videos and use it immediately. Second, I'm not going to assume that you've used Excel or any software like it before. I used the word spreadsheet earlier before telling you what it meant. Well, sorry about that. I've included a short glossary of terms as well found in the description of the video. And last, I'll try to be brief and to the point. Let's start that 5-minute timer and roll the intro. Okay, so what is a spreadsheet? It's a grid made up of cells where each cell can hold data. It has multiple columns and rows. Accountants and bookkeepers have used paper spreadsheets for centuries to keep track of money. This is an old ledger that used to keep track of monthly sales for a period of time. Today, we're going to use Excel to transcribe that type of information onto the computer. When we open Excel, it'll bring us to a page where we can either start a new document or open an old document. Let's double-click on the blank workbook to get started. Workbook is Excel's term for a document. There's a lot going on when the program starts. That's because this is a very complex, powerful program. Once you've finished this series, you'll be able to set up and explore a lot more on your own. Today, we're going to transcribe the information on this ledger into our spreadsheet. Let's begin by naming our columns. To begin, we're writing in a location called a cell. Click once inside the cell. It will show you what is in the cell in the field above it. If you make a typing error, you can use that field above to edit the contents of the cell. Begin entering information from the second cell in the first row on the left. We want to reserve the first cell and column for the row headers. For quicker navigation, you can press Tab to go one cell to the right or Enter to go down. If you've gone to the right several times using the Tab key, Enter will actually move you back to the left as well as moving down one row. Once you have those cells filled in with information, you may notice that some of the words seem to be cut off. That's because the cells don't change size automatically to fit the contents. We're going to go ahead and move our cursor to the separator between the two offending columns and double-click when we see the cursor that changes into a vertical line with arrows going left and right. This widens the cell to accommodate the text. Now that we've clicked in the cell below our first header, we can put in our column labels. Now that we've finished labeling the information, let's enter the data. Excel watches the kind of information you put in and formats it differently depending on that kind of information. You'll notice that text is aligned to the left of the cell and numbers are aligned to the right. You can override this formatting if you like, but as you enter it, knowing what kind of format Excel should give it, it will give you a heads up in case you mistype something. Once all the data has been entered, congratulations. You've created your first set of data in Excel. Now, before you go, make sure that you save the document on your computer. In the top left corner of the screen, click File, then click Save. Enter a file name, and click Save again. It will return you to seeing the worksheet. From now on, Excel will automatically save your work from time to time. Still, it's a good habit to be in to save the document before closing it each time. Thanks for watching this Excel for Absolute Beginners series. In part 2, we'll show you how to format cells to make your information easier to read. If the video helped you to get started with Excel, please click the like button below the video. If you'd like to continue learning with us, click subscribe as well. We have a lot more educational content on our channel, and we'd love to help bring you from an absolute beginner to a professional. Thanks for watching.